Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. My criminal case on Facebook, heading on to chapter 3, where Jones fell in the water. Please sure give me a hand climbing out of that water, Ace. Look at me, these floodwaters are gross. We can't continue an investigation like this, Ace. I'll go clean myself up, and then I can meet you at the restaurant to search for more clues. Whoa, this guy was on drugs. Oh, the kissing frogs. Was this the one where the frog was like a drug or something? Was that in this? Mustard. Other satchel. Security can. Bow tie. Here I am, Ace. All clean and frog-free. What did I miss? Oh, you're right. That's our victim's face on the magazine cover, but someone's vandalized it. Maybe collecting those particles on it will help us know who did this. That's our victim's bag. There's his name on it. Let's go dig through it. There's no time to waste. Welcome, Monty. Thanks for hopping on. Alright, why is he showing his non-existent stomach? Ooh. Ace's bags in the victim's satchel are drugs. I've been on the force long enough to recognize cocaine when I see it. Well, we know the victim did drugs, and this here is evidently a message from his dealer. JC, these are on the house. Best send them to the lab. Gabriel can analyze the writing, tell us who gave them to the victim. Do we really need to do that? I mean, we pretty much know who his dealer is. It's his best friend. Who else is he gonna get stuff from? Let's go take a closer look at these particles from the victim's defaced picture, Ace. Particles of the magazine were construction sand. That type of sand is specifically used in the flood relief efforts. You're right, Ace. Danny did tell us his hands were covered in sand from installing sandbags around Maple Heights. So he's the one who vandalized our victim's face? Why would Danny do something like that? Let's go ask him. Mr. Gibbs, you said you didn't know Jordan Coprolite, but we know you vandalized his face on this magazine cover. Oh, I thought the restaurant would throw the magazine out. I'm sorry I lied, Secret Agent Ace. I just have so much to do, and I don't have time to get involved in this investigation, especially now that the Time Waster is dead. Time Waster? What do you mean? Coprolite was a mess, Secret Agent Ace. He called me 100 times a day. He said his house was flooded, but there was never any damage. One time I rushed over and it was turned out he was so high he didn't realize he was in the bathtub. And then you wouldn't let me leave. Oh, talk about getting tied up in a fake emergency. I have better things to do, real emergencies to handle. People's lives are at stake, and he just focused on himself. But now that he's gone, I can finally get things done. I can give master classes about fall protection and rescue knots, and how to construct water barriers. We understand your frustration with Jordan, Mr. Gibbs, but you better not have sacrificed one life in order to save others. He didn't. Doesn't have the bug bites. Doesn't have the bug bites. Oh, I was just thinking it. I should never have thought about it. I was like, oh, we haven't done the codex yet. Wrong. Well, done looking at camera Ace. Let's first play and have a look at the footage. Well, the only reason I even come here is because my wife loves this place. I don't need people like you in my restaurant. Make sure the door doesn't kick you on your way out. You'll pay for this, gauche. Wow, Ace, that seemed like a pretty big fight between the chef and our victim. Why didn't you mention it when we first talked? Let's go talk to Anuj. What's up, Anuj? Ah, Secret Agent Ace. I was about to close the restaurant and go to my polo match, but I can return to the kitchen and make you my favorite recipe if you'd like. Actually, Mr. Ghosh, we got bigger things on our plate. We know you and Jordan had a strong disagreement. What was it about? A disagreement? Oh, that imbecile came to me saying he'd been sick after eating at my restaurant. He was an idiot, claimed my food was a perfect alternative to laxatives. My food is authentic. If your stomach is too much of a fragile sissy, there's the door. We seem to be pretty unforgiving. As unforgiving as the sea. My father taught me how to sail. Every knot had its purpose. I'm the same way with my cooking. Every spice has its place. And that piece of garbage had the audacity to tell me that it made him sick. Well, I hope you didn't think Jordan deserved to die after insulting your food. I sure hope not. That seems like a really stupid way to kill someone. I miss you too, Carmia. The days seem unbearably long when you're not by my side. Oh, Bella, my colleagues are here. I have to go. Well, did we come at a bad time? Who's on the phone? A love interest we don't know about? Well, that's not important to your investigation. Shall we focus on the drugs you sent me? Right. They had a message from the victim's dealer. Did you manage to find out who it is? Well, see how the writing is slanted? It means the author is a free spirit who likes to socialize with others. And the high pressures of strokes means the dealer was a good friend of your victims. Yeah, Ace is right. We have a suspect that fits that description, Nathaniel Earl. So he was our victim's drug dealer. Well, we've got to bring him in. That was so easy. We didn't need to wait. Could have told you that. Mr. Earl, the game's up. We know you were Jordan's drug dealer. Man, what are you talking about? I sell nothing to nobody. Please, we found the note you left Jordan. You must have been pretty close if you were willing to give him free drugs. Oh man, you found me out, man. Not cool. I'm just making friends in my own personal way. Selling drugs to Jordy is how we became buds, man. Besides, it makes life more enjoyable, you know, man. Like, have you ever tried playing polo sober, man? I can tell you how much more fun when half of your team is off their face. Why are we not surprised that you're not taking this conversation seriously, Nathaniel Earl? We're taking you in for drug dealing. Oh man, no. Who's gonna bail me out now that Jordy's gone, man? Nobody. Well, it seems that literally the only person mourning our victim's passing is his drug dealer. Says a lot about the person. All the other suspects seem to be saying good riddance. Among them is Danny Gibbs, whose time Jordan wasted with fake emergency calls. And he insulted the chef. But who would want to kill him? Good idea, Ace. We need to return to where he was murdered. Let's go back to the bridge. Yeah, her either name is Bella or that is what he calls her, because Bella is I think the name for pretty in Italian or something. Nice. And one more star, we can finish off the additional investigation. Well, this necklace looks familiar, Ace. You're right, it's the same one the victim is wearing in the restaurant. So it belongs to our victim. The killer must have torn it off during the murder. Let's gather a sample of that goo. Yeah, I agree, we should open that locked box. Let's get to the bottom of this investigation, Ace. Heck yeah, let's do it. Maybe the bug bites are just a red herring? I don't think so. They gotta be. Great job, Ace. You managed to collect the sample of the code left on our victim's necklace. Let's send it to the lab. Ah, there's a bloody bat in that box. You're right, Martine did say the killer used something like a bat to hit her victim with. Send this back to the lab and see if it's our murder weapon. Yikes. Ace, you know that the only female mosquitoes bite, so it is a bug bite. No, we're guessing it's related to the goose sample the killer left on our victim's necklace. Well, yes it is. The sample was anti-itching cream, specifically for mosquito bites. Which isn't surprising, with all this water, mosquitoes are everywhere. But to be using so much, your killer bites must be pretty bad. So our killer has visible mosquito bites. Ace, they'll be scratching their heads wondering how you ever managed to catch them. Nice. So now the question is going to be is how long do y'all think that this person's going to get? I'll have to see what the verdict is, but I'm going to guess 15 years. Ace, this bat you sent me is what was used to hit your victim. The blood on it was his. So the bat is a murder weapon. Yeah, but that's not all I found. After close inspection, I found traces of sweat and recovered some DNA from the handle. Thanks to partial DNA, I can tell you that your killer has black hair. Well, that's a black mark against your killer, Ace. We're close to catching them. Oh my gosh, is it the chef? Alright, Ace, time for a killer to swim to prison. Let's go to arrest them. Yeah, I definitely think it's the chef for sure. But why? That's interesting. Nugush, you're under arrest for the murder of Jordan Copeland. What are you talking about? He stole my food, but I never killed a man. Yeah, we found traces of your restaurant cinnamon rolls on the rope used to tie Jordan to a stone. Please, everybody eats my pastries. They're a great comfort to people in the area. Or have you not forgotten that we're coping with a flood? Oh yeah, the flood. You had to be sure the body would remain attached to the stone. Your knowledge of knots came in useful. Body? I don't know anything about dead bodies. I'm just a cook. Well, that explains why you were unable to successfully hide the evidence. We found the necklace you tore off the victim's neck. It had the cream you used on your mosquito bites. Confess, Mr. Gosh, we found your sweat on a murder weapon. We have DNA proof that you did it. Fine, I did kill him, but it's his own fault, Secret Agent Ace. You already know that I fight about my food. Jordan said it had the same effects as laxatives, but he didn't stop there. The next day I found him in my kitchen, putting actual laxatives in my tikka masala. Wait, what? Jordan was trying to make everyone sick from your food? Yes, he was going to sabotage my restaurant. All my customers would think my food was dangerous. I saw red, Secret Agent Ace. I grabbed my bat and chased him out of my restaurant. We ended up at the nearby bridge, and I swung my bat at him. Next thing I know, he doubled over, coughing up blood, and then he died. I swear I never meant to kill him, Secret Agent Ace. Just shake him up. I panicked. I didn't know what to do. I tied him to a stone and threw it in the flood, hoping that it would just wash away my sins. I'm afraid your sins can't be washed away so easily, and Nugush, you're under arrest. Yeah, my guess is 15 years. That's going to be my guess. Mr. Ghosh, you stand accused of the murder of Jordan Copeland. How do you plead? Your Honor, I'm guilty and I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. The sight of him spoiling my exquisite food sent me into a rage. Please don't be too harsh with me. Well, I'll let you be the judge of taste in your own kitchen, Mr. Ghosh, but you are in my court now. Oh, shoot, 8 years. I sent you to 8 years in prison. Well, I never meant for any of this to happen. Dang. Way less than what I thought. Well, Ace, it seems our victim died as he lived, making trouble for people. To think he wanted to sabotage a restaurant's food just to prove some twisted plot point. But Mr. Gosh still has a temper. I'm glad I don't work for a boss like that. Now, Jones, I wouldn't speak too soon. You haven't seen me angry yet. And I hope I never do, Chief. That's the spirit. And Ace, now that you're done with your investigation, I need to speak with you. Alright? Alright, guys, let's head on to the additional investigation. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.